back at it. Got a special guest this time. We got the one and only Mr. Jeff Shelley. He been putting in work for a long time. First time I met him, we was shooting a video in the hood in Fifth Ward. Probably like
I was gonna ask you that, like, what?
Yeah,
Dang, that was 2017.
That's when I was fucking with them trap niggas, bro. I had to leave their ass alone.
Oh,
but,
man. I still gotta deal with them sometimes.
nah, man. Hey, that
Yeah.
dude there. We shot a video and he like, man, I'm finna put Preacher Man in the video, and I'm like, bro, who is Preacher Man? Like, what the hell is he talking about? And then he pulled up with the suit,
Yeah.
Right.
and y'all go check out the video, man. It's Money Sunny. It was
Money
a long day
Sunny,
that day.
goddamn,
Yeah, man.
I don't know what Money Sunny doing
Shout out
now.
to Money
but,
Sunny,
Still out
man.
here, man. He's
My
still
nigga-
surviving,
He was
kicking
flexed
it.
up for sure.
Yeah.
It was like it was some Fifth Ward shit for sure.
Yeah, I like them. I like them hood videos. Though. They be having cash on deck.
Nah,
You
they
ain't
got
gotta wait
Hey,
no cash out. You ain't gotta wait no
hey.
Zelle. They got the cash
Unless
right
you the
here.
videographer, man. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Unless you the videographer, man. That nigga there, bro. He's talk about bargaining. I say, damn, bro,
You
bargaining
got a
more than
bargain,
me.
man.
But it
Yeah.
was fun for sure though.
Yeah.
It was fun time. Like it was
It's
a
a
lot
fun
of
time. I remember that.
putting out the
Strip-
Ferraris
going to
and
the
stuff
club.
like that.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Cause they do the whole thing.
Yeah, nah,
got you at the club.
Club that night.
Strip
Yeah.
club.
Oh, as the cameraman, yeah.
Because that's how them niggas do. You know, they like, man, we
They about to make a
finna do a
movie.
video. They want to shoot the whole day. I'm
that's
like,
how
bruh.
that's kind of like how they do the acts in the video.
Yeah.
They don't tell you, you they want you to pull up at 7, but they ain't telling you filming at 4 in the morning.
Nah,
Yeah.
You
they
know what I'm
do.
saying? So you gotta
Literally.
ride that way because
Yeah,
you want them
yeah.
couple
Literally.
$100. You know,
Man,
what I'm
we
saying?
went to the club. Next thing you know, he performing on stage, throwing money. I'm just like, bro, let me grab some of this goddamn. Got my boy doing behind the scenes at
That
the
boy
shoot. It was a
said-
fun time though,
Right,
but man,
right.
I feel like we gotta jump straight into it. Number one, man, you came a long way since then. You know what I'm saying? So before we even just dive into it, what was the first character that people kind of gravitated to that you came up with? Because you know we got Counterfeit, which that's probably my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he was fake rapping, but he really was rapping for real, rapping better than people that's really trying to rap.
Right.
So it's
right.
like,
Shout out to all the rappers,
Hey,
man.
it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them out there too.
hey, I used to be one of them, so I salute to all the
Yeah,
rappers,
that's
man.
a tough job right there, man.
Shit, it might be one of the hardest ones. But what would you say is the first character that people
But first,
gravitated to?
shit, Jeff Shelley.
I heard you was a class clown in high school, man.
Man, I wasn't no class clown. I'm not saying I wasn't me, but I don't consider myself no class clown.
feel like
bro.
you was
I was
yeah.
just chilling, like, and
You
whatever.
just being you.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
happens. You know what I'm saying? I,
mean,
wouldn't
that's a
go
good
to
way to
that
look at it.
motherfucker and say, I'm about to
You said it's
act
just,
bad
I mean,
the whole class.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, when my life turned around as far as like getting bad grades and shit like that,
Mhm.
6th grade, because I used to be straight A student in elementary. Like,
I feel like a
all
lot of
A's
us
and
was
shit.
on
Yeah.
some shit.
I was
like-
me. I was still me. Like, I got called Martin in the 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? So
That's an
I
honor.
knew I had something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's a
There's
compliment
two
for
little
sure.
African girls. They was twins. You remind me of Martin. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I knew I had that gene in me. But
For sure.
6th grade, I decided I wanted to be a little gangster. You know what I'm saying?
feel like
Be
a lot of
tough.
people went
'Cause I'm
through
from
that
the
phase.
hood.
Yeah.
I just felt like, man, I'm finna embrace this shit. So I say, you know what? I
You
ain't
jumped
gonna
off the porch.
I jumped off the porch, but didn't jump off the porch. I was still on the porch. I just jumped down the step.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
getting you- little tap,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So what happened was my mindset was, all right, 6th grade, this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what I want to do in the beginning of the class. And the rest of the period, I'm gonna just try to finish my work. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what fucked me up for life, man.
Man, why
That's
he
what
said
fucked me
fucked
up
up
for
for
life.
life.
At the
Is it-
beginning.
I mean, just through the rest of my school
you-
journey.
I feel
Okay.
like
I
that's
couldn't
how it
recover
go.
from that.
Okay.
Like when I made that mentality
Yeah.
up, I say, man, I'm finna act bad. I started sagging and shit,
Yeah.
talking in the beginning. Then towards the end of the class, I try to do my homework and don't learn shit. And that's where I started fucking up.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's where because I feel like people, I know for me when I was in like 7th grade, we used to have this one kid be acting a fool every day. 7th grade, like the first year that I really didn't learn nothing mathematics wise.
Right.
And I feel like looking back, I'm like, I'm like, I ain't doing no work. We chilling. Got to about 12th grade and I was like, this whole ass nigga. And then I'm in there enjoying time, but now I'm realizing like it puts you back.
You blaming
Right.
him?
You
Come on,
blaming
man.
him,
You
yeah.
gotta blame yourself, man.
Yeah, you got to look in the mirror, big
Yeah,
dog.
bro. Blaming somebody
Hey,
else
man,
because
we
you ain't get your math
Still
right.
made it to U of H shit, you know what I'm saying? Did a little something.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It was a recovery, but I'm just like, damn, that's when I realized like, shit like fundamental.
I went to a U of H
fundamentals
type
camp
shit. Yeah,
before,
definitely.
a football camp.
You was on
like
the field?
11 yeah, I was on the field.
What
Oh,
position
yeah?
you was playing?
Come on now.
What position look like I
Running
played?
back.
Nah.
I
I played
don't
that
know.
in
I ain't
Little
play no
League.
football.
Come on,
I was a
man.
Lock Park
I
legend.
can see you
I'm
at
a
running
Lock-
back, though.
Yeah, in Little League until everybody outgrew me.
Nah, bro.
When
Look
everybody
at
outgrew
Darren
me, I
Sproles.
say,
There's some little dudes out there killing right now.
It's a
yeah,
few-
it wasn't me though. I
Look at
wasn't
Bijan
killing.
Robinson with Atlanta.
Yeah, but I'm not
Hey.
him though. They outgrew me, and I was like, I'll be damned if I let one of them niggas hit me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hell
man.
no.
They hit
I-
hard, too.
But I started my 11th grade year. I started at strong safety. Then my 12th grade year, I started at wheel linebacker for one game,
Okay.
NRG against Pearland, and then I moved back to strong safety.
Hey man, they had you
Must
look
say
everywhere.
linebacker
I
Right.
played
Me.
corner, but my 11th grade year, no, going into my 12th grade year, I thought I could miss a couple days of tour days. Remember tour days?
Mm.
And cause I thought I was the shit. I had like
Thought you
5,
could
6
miss,
picks
huh?
my 11th grade year. And then I got to that
Damn.
12th grade year thinking I can miss a couple of practices.
Coach said
Came
they wasn't
back,
having it?
my cornerback position was gone.
Damn.
So they put me in with like the third team. And then when I got in with the third, I just started a fight. And then they just put me a linebacker on the first team.
Damn.
And that was it.
That's something about showing real
Yeah,
quick.
that's crazy.
You need to be in the box. They say you need to be in the box.
Yeah.
But my first character, man, was I believe I did a Muslim character before the pastor. But I think it was the pastor though. Besides myself just being me, I think it was the pastor that did it,
Yeah,
sliding
'cause,
over the cars,
I mean,
pulling
low-key,
out
you
the
was
money.
doing the
Yeah, the bean pies.
you
and
doing the
passing out
funny
them
Marco
final
before
call
the funny
papers.
Marco, how he be wearing the suit and it'd be like
Yeah.
kind of like real slouchy, like.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, on the video,
Yeah,
like,
you was doing
it's a
that a
clip
long
of you
time ago.
sliding
Oh,
on the
don't
car.
do that, man.
I'm
Don't
just
do
saying.
that, man.
Nah,
I'm just
shout out to
saying.
both,
I like
though,
Funny
but-
Marco.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
him.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
It
if you
just
got
what I
something, go
noticed,
with
though.
it.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right,
But you
right.
didn't have a lot of characters.
Yeah. So I think from the Muslim, then the pastor. When I did that pastor, man, because I had did counterfeit already. Uncle Jimmy wasn't around yet. But when I did that pastor, man, motherfuckers was like,
Yeah.
the f-?
Yeah.
Sliding over to watch him off around,
I
pulling
mean,
out
you
the
used to have
money,
the,
oh man, that
did you have like a
character.
sidekick? It was like a guy that was like, he like kind of dressed like a, I don't know his name, man. He on the damn video. I gotta pull up the clip. But it was another dude too in the suit. Like, he just happened to be there that day, or was that
Oh, the
I'm
first
I'm about to
pastor
go
skit.
back.
I don't know. No, I think I was the only one in the first pastor skit. The first two. And then I had somebody talking behind the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that was the first, because it never been seen before. Like,
I mean,
like an
it's funny.
action-packed pastor. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Because
Yeah.
every black person can really relate to that.
yeah,
Nah, for sure.
Like,
I think that character
in-
need
in
to
the
be
black
on the
community.
last Friday as Bernie Mac's son.
Mm.
Yeah, because his name, Bernard, Jeffrey, mine's Jeffrey Bernard. So just he passed it down to his son, and I don't think
mean, yeah.
the qualities that pastor got, sliding over the car, watching my all that,
Yeah.
that need to be seen on the movie. You know what I'm saying? But it
I
was
think so,
definitely
for
the
sure.
Let's
the
talk
pastor
about it. Cut my
character,
boy a
though.
deal, man.
Yeah, it
Come
was definitely the pastor character though, man. It's just like
Yeah, I think that
Damn.
it was like almost like, I mean, it's always such a stigma within the black community. Like how
Right.
like I remember one time I told my dad, I said, man, why the pastor got the Benz? And he's like, man, shut up. Like, black people, they just I don't
cut
even
it
worry
off.
about that.
Yeah.
Like,
But I got that inspiration from like my cousin was a pastor. We used to go to his church, and you see things, and
Yeah.
little
I just
stuff around.
exaggerated it though. But
Yeah.
you see, like, all right, pastors ain't perfect.
It be some truth to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
You know,
always
getting
Ain't
divorced
nobody
from his
perfect.
wife and all that.
Yeah.
finding a new wife in the church. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
nobody perfect, you know
He
what
got
I'm
the
saying?
Mercedes, and now everybody else struggling. We
Got
got
the
a little
Mercedes.
Hyundai and shit.
Well, we
like,
had the Houston pastor that had the helicopter, right?
come on,
Then
man.
he get got.
Come on,
And
well,
he
why
did
you
go
gotta
to
come in the
jail.
helicopter?
Got ATM
You know, that
in the
ain't
church.
my business, man.
Think he
Praise
did go to
God.
jail.
Keep getting that money, Pastor.
I think that dude's still locked up. He was a cool pastor too, though.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
pastors
he was
locked
cool.
up. That's what they don't talk about. It's a lot of pastors locked up in jail.
No, it's a lot of them.
Yeah,
It's a
fed
lot.
time. Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
rotating dough for the pastors
Pastors
in
be
jail.
superstars, man.
They be superstars.
Nah, for
Look,
sure.
when I first got to Houston, they say, man, Joel Osteen, they got the biggest business on 59. Like,
a lot of people
they're
do
bringing
these.
in like 300 million a
Ooh,
month,
hey, bro,
bro.
don't
Like,
hate the
you know
player,
what I
hate
mean?
the
Like,
game.
They set
man.
up shop on 59, boy.
Bro, set up shop, man. They cleaning up, bro.
Nah, it be
And
like
they been
that.
cleaning up.
He probably
But
counting money right now.
I mean, they found some money in the wall a couple years ago,
Oh,
but
man.
it happens. Like
Come on,
from
now.
taking like those characters, like I mean, just being that you've always been funny, you know, a lot of people got that natural,
Right.
you know, it's that funny to them, especially in the black
Yeah.
community. Like
Right.
people just got that. So like, was your first thought like, boom, I'm finna do the character, I'm gonna jump into the films, or you like, I'm gonna just parlay it and see where it go? Like, because once it started hitting, I know you see in the comments, like, you like, damn, like people fucking with me. So like, what's that thought process? Like when it's first starting to go like this, what do you think?
Oh, man. Bro, like I say, I got called Martin in the 5th grade. Not saying I knew I wanted to do comedy in the 5th grade. It was just,
People saw something on you.
it was a couple components. Like, I knew I didn't want to work for nobody.
For
Because
sure.
I'd been working everywhere. I didn't had this job, you know what I'm saying? So, and I just, every time I clocked in, I just like, and I know I ain't doing this shit for life. Not this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know that feeling when you clocking
I'm already
in?
knowing.
You
Yeah.
just like, God damn.
Nah, that's-
So I knew that was out the door. So my last job when I got fired, before I got fired, like 2 weeks prior to that, my homeboy was just like, hey, bro, you know, comedy, like, you should just do that. I'm like, what? I ain't finna go in front of people and try to tell no jokes, bro.
Try to light them up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Like intentionally.
But like,
'cause you
what's
was
that
just naturally
resistance
funny.
for?
I
Like,
was just
you just
chilling.
naturally
I'll
there.
be chilling.
do you feel
man.
like at that time, because you know, like a lot of people, like when somebody sees something on them, they like, man, you should do that. I think like that resistance is always the first. Like, man, I ain't doing that. Was it like you didn't feel like you could be successful at it, or it was more like that's kind of cliche? Like, what was that? Because a lot of people, just in the world, that's always a thing. Like people that see something on you before you see it in yourself, or they'll just really try to push you to, you know what I'm saying?
So the thing he was saying wasn't far fetched. I knew I was funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't watch the Richard Pryor. And like I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? But it was never I'm about to do that. So when he presented it to me, I'm like, hell no, man. But when I got fired, so I signed up when he told me, I signed up for an open mic around that time. He told me,
Okay.
hey, you need
Okay.
to, like, fuck it, let me sign up.
Yeah.
I had no intentions on going though. Like, cause it was like a sign up through an email, they're gonna email you back. I had no intentions on looking for that damn email.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't have known, I probably would have deleted that motherfucker when I seen it, cause I didn't want to go up. You know what I'm saying? But when I got fired, it was just like, that was the only thing I had to hang on to.
Yeah.
Damn, go do comedy. So I did that shit, man. It was cool. But when I got off that stage, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do for the rest of my
You
life.
went up there and lit up the.
Did you
the
prep
building
for
the
that,
first
or you
time?
just went up there and freestyled it?
Kind of half and half, because
Yeah.
I ain't know what the fuck, how to prep for no damn comedy
Yeah,
show, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But when I got off the stage, man, I was like, damn, they was looking at me, they was listening, and the lights was shining on me like, damn, that was a good feeling.
You got that feeling.
Yeah.
Got that feeling like God say, yeah, this is what it is right here.
Yeah.
And then after that, so when I started, I did a movie and I did stage plays. So when I seen that shit come easy, I was like, oh shit.
Is this before the Trouble with the Joneses?
This is before.
Okay. Yeah. See, I thought that was the first movie.
No, it was a movie. It was a musical movie, but I thought it was gonna be a real movie. But that's how that shit go. Everybody got that story. But once I seen that, like I didn't have to go search for shit. Like shit came to me. Like the stage, I done been over 50 stage plays. You know what I'm saying? Like the Rhythm Theater, like all type of plays. But when I seen that shit come easy, I was just like, oh shit. Then I started doing the videos. Then that shit started. I'm like, oh, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I used to tell all my homeboys that I came up in comedy with to like do videos with me, and they didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I was doing it, then I went to, and then now they want to do them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, shit, man, I'm ahead of the curve when it comes to that.
Because the
as far
videos
as
put
my
the power
peers,
to you.
You know?
Yeah, no,
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? So, man, it wasn't no thought process. It was just like
Natural.
everything was just coming. Like when I had all them characters, I built the pastor, the rapper, the old school character, this character. I just wrote a movie. Just like let me make this shit make sense.
What was that process like? How long did it take you to do that first?
To be
script?
honest,
Yeah.
probably like 4 days.
You just locked in.
Just locked in. Just like it was just. I'm just writing like, damn.
Yeah.
Let somebody else, oh, that shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that
So,
making a movie, like especially something that's longer than like an hour, I don't think people realize how difficult that shit
that's
is.
complicated.
Yeah,
is.
You
I
need at
bet.
least 100 people to help you with that process.
no, in fact, that
We
would
need
make
some
it.
people. We've been working on one ourselves.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it, it takes time.
I did a movie in Atlanta with Coke Daniels, the Water Boys, Quavo, Lala, all type of people in the movie. It's a 3.9. It's a quality control film, but it was a $3.9 million budget.
That's crazy.
That's
Which
a
is
low
considered
budget.
low budget.
That's
yeah.
a low budget
yeah,
film.
which is considered
Yeah,
low
very.
budget.
It's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
And here we
Yeah,
are,
I
in
need
Houston,
3
Texas,
million.
trying to do some.
To be honest, it really
I'ma
don't.
do it with
It really don't
20,000.
take that much to make a film.
Nah,
Film
especially
if
if you
everybody
know
what
can
you're doing.
comply.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that'd be the problem.
Yeah.
Other people need 150 million to do a movie because we do
Sure.
films. We just do films.
Exactly.
Like,
we
you
did
know
a
what I
film
mean?
with no budget. Well,
Yeah.
actually, how much we raised?
Like $980.
$980.
Yep.
That mother was what, an hour and
Yeah, it was a process.
So
it
you
was a
shot a
headache.
movie for $980.
bro.
Yeah, I mean,
he
well,
wanted to do it for free. I said, bro, let's.
He was
let's-
like, let's raise the
I
money.
said,
but
let's raise
it's
money,
different
bro.
though when you know how to work the camera. That's kind of like
Exactly. We had a cheat code.
the cheat code that we got. I've been working with the camera for more than probably like 15 years. Since
Right.
I'm 31, I've been doing that shit since like 15.
Right.
So like it's just like science in my head. So I was like, okay, we're gonna use this to our advantage. But we shot it at U of H. We literally pulled up, set up shop. It's public campus, so ain't nobody saying nothing.
Right.
So we just mobbing. But we're gonna do it again though. It was a test run. But yeah, we had a premiere, raised money. I was like, damn, y'all want to get money?
I had a
This? It was-
premiere at U of H, Chopin Jones.
Yeah, in the student. I mean the
Yeah,
theater. Yeah, they
yeah.
shit live too.
Yeah.
People should book at U of H if they ain't taxing, because we got that student discount. So
A
little bit different at
that's
that
That's
time.
how I got it too, a student discount.
Yeah.
discount, so.
nah, it's interesting though. You said it took 4 days to write that script.
That's talent.
Nah, it is because shit, I'm working on one right now and I still ain't got the first page.
But it was so, because you got to think about it. I was already doing skits with them.
Yeah,
I already knew their characteristics. I already knew how they align.
you had your
So when I
foundation.
started writing it, it was just like I know what's going on. And it's
Yeah.
me. I got to play all these characters.
Exactly.
I think that's kind of like a different process.
I mean, talk about that though too, because when you like plan all of those characters, you can almost go back to like a Norbit, right?
Right.
Well,
You see
not
Eddie
even
Murphy.
before that, Jamie did it.
Jamie,
Yeah,
Right.
it's a bunch of
Everybody
movies.
did-
That's
there's a lot of people
that's
that
even
done did
harder to
that.
do.
And they're great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That take greatness.
Yeah.
You riding the same breath with them
Yeah.
as far as being able to have these different personalities
Yeah.
and
Right.
really put that out on camera.
It's a process though, man. It's definitely, you got to be on point.
Yeah.
Got to be on point if you talking about doing a movie and you are most of the characters, then
You all the
kind of
stars.
directing, you kind of like
yeah.
making the set and ordering food for people. You know what I'm saying?
So how was that like finding? I feel like good help is hard to find. So like, boom, you doing all of that, but then you also got to have some people that can bring that A game too to make it a little bit easier. Did you feel like it was all on you for that particular movie, or did you have some good help
I
around you
had some
too?
good comedians in the. I had some good comedians in the movie. But it's also being just a genuine person, just like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been ungenuine to somebody. Like everything I do is genuine. So when you ask and call on people, they're gonna come through.
And so
You know what I'm saying? And especially they see you moving, and you just not somebody that say, I want to think of a movie or this is gonna be like I'm moving, I'm saying I want to put y'all in on the train. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it
we all
ain't.
can eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like believe,
See,
and you know what I'm saying.
and
So,
people don't realize how important that is. in,
Right.
like career advancement. Like,
yeah,
you need to,
man.
people gotta really like you. Like you gotta be a good person
Right.
to really get opportunities and continue to, shake
To
hands,
have something to build
and
on.
continue to go on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If you're not
just-
a good person, bro, you're not going far.
Yeah, you're not gonna. You're
Nah,
gonna
at all.
get
not
cut
going
off.
far, man.
Gonna get cut off quick, man.
At
But
all.
it's a process though, man. Just trying to do all them characters.
What was
so.
like when you did that? Like, okay, once you wrapped up, like I say, we did our movie. I know we got done doing that mud. It was a big, long ass break.
Right.
Was your mind immediately like, man, we gotta get back in the lab, write another movie, or I'm finna focus on these skits, or I'm finna focus on the stage? Because that movie, like, it's a long process.
I wrote part 2 and probably like the 4 months later.
Okay.
I just never had the money for it because I had ended up spending like $17,000 on the first one that I didn't have. I was just like doing shows.
Damn, bro, you should have hit me
listen,
up. We could have locked in.
man,
I don't even need
I
the
was
17.
doing-
I ain't
man.
gonna lie. Back then though, the camera skill, I don't know, but it's A1 now. We could do it for way cheaper than that.
Yeah, so man, I was doing all just, making the shit make
Yeah,
sense.
putting
you
it
know what I'm
together.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So man, I wrote the next movie like 3 months later, and I was just like, bro, I need at least 50.
Yeah, so you could do it the full way that you
Yeah.
envision.
Yeah, because I wanted to bring people from out of town. I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, because
I
that's
was-
how you make it bigger too, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
And
was just
it
trying to
costs
make it
money
make
to do
sense.
that,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
costs money.
Because
So-
they need a hotel, you know what I'm saying? They might got a couch for them, but hey, put you up in whatever hotel. It's too many hotels.
you in a
We'll
Doubletree,
find
you feel
one.
me?
Yeah, put you in Doubletree somewhere.
Yeah, man. I was just trying to make it make sense on a bigger level. I had wrote it, but man, I got like 10 films,
Mhm.
probably like six of them short films. You know what I'm saying? That I can, you know what I mean? I got a lot of ideas, man.
Yeah,
It's
because
just-
the shorts definitely. We had just did a short too. The shorts is I feel like the people don't like the shorts a
sleep.
little bit easier than the features, but it's like everything just it's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shooting anything, then
shooting anything.
the goddamn editing, shoot, that's a
Oh man, the
that was
sound.
it took sound.
I
is
would
the-
I would want to pay more on the production than the actors.
No.
Yeah.
Because
facts.
if we provide a good, funny, or whatever type of
gonna do what
movie,
it's
but
gonna
the
do.
quality is great,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're going crazy. But if we do a funny movie that's funny, but the production is low and the sound is
No,
out of
the-
there,
the
all right,
sound, I
you
feel
gonna
like
get
with
missed. They
movies-
gonna first 5 minutes, cut this shit off.
We gonna click it off. I feel like that's one of the things we have been talking about. Like, if you don't spend money nowhere else, spend it on sound. The crazy part is though, that first movie you did, well, the Joneses, low key was before its time. Because I remember when that came out, and like you look at this whole independent film renaissance that's going on right now with Tubi. My mom will be watching Tubi. I ain't gonna lie, I was talking shit about Tubi at first.
good. though.
So I sat down and hopped on there, and I
Right.
say, damn, mama, like I see like that's low key the independent film, the best app for independent films. And
Right.
a lot of movies I watch on there, you can like when that production A1, you could tell. Then when it ain't
Right.
A1,
No.
I might click on it, I might click off, but it's crazy. Like, cause if you used to do like you could do the same thing now, put that mud on Tubi.
Yeah, Tubi definitely the hub. See, when we did our film, we put it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
It was on there
Mm.
for a couple years.
It was on there until they took it off. They said we didn't
Yeah.
get enough views.
I
They
say,
just-
But Amazon let you do that no more.
yeah, it's a Tubi is the
Yeah,
one to go to
Tubi-
now.
I
There
say
you go.
Tubi gonna find the next
Jordan
Menace to
Peele.
Society.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
You know the movie, them black cinema
There's some good movies on there.
that saved Hollywood. You know what I'm
And
saying?
there's some
think
good
so, too.
storylines on there too. See,
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the stories. Like,
Right, right.
It's some good ones, and I think if you come in with something different than what everybody else doing, of course you're gonna see. Yeah,
No, for sure.
I think I
that's
got a
it.
movie that's different.
We
It
got
ain't even comedy. It's really about Tupac and Biggie.
okay.
Oh man, that's my favorite rapper. I got
Man,
my
it's
boy ain't
called-
getting dissed in a movie.
I know it's a movie been named this before, but it's called What If.
What if they had survived? That's the realm. I mean, I love Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's an
Yeah, that
interesting
might
one.
could be hard. Yeah,
The black
Yes.
community need that.
I'll tell y'all the plot offline.
yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah.
Nah, for sure. Like, and man, just speaking, like, say you get into your acting bag even further now with the new movie you got. Of course, offline, I had just told you. I said, man, look like Lil Fizz in the trailer.
Lil Fizz.
Talk about that, because it looks like just based off the trailer, it's on a more serious note.
Right.
Like, let's talk about that character and also what that was like filming that movie, because it was obviously a jump,
Right.
but it looked like it's
It really wasn't a jump though, like, cause my first couple stage plays
Mhm.
was serious roles. I had to cry on stage. I had to give monologues by
Yeah, nah,
myself.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish I
real.
would have had all of this. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
present, like,
Yeah, so people can see not only from the, like I said, the comedic side, but they can see the serious side. Cause crying on stage, I mean, it ain't easy. It probably
that's
sounds
not
easy, but it's.
at all.
Did you have to drop the teardrop or
Yeah.
just?
Now, it wasn't really just like tears falling, but watery eyes and being emotional.
You had to get
and
mad,
shit.
yeah.
Like, that take a lot from me. I'm always laughing.
Yeah,
and
especially like a
chilling.
happy person.
Yeah.
It's like,
But I knew what it was. I knew
Yeah.
what being serious was on camera. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, my homegirl, she was saying she been audition for this movie because we was doing some skits, and she was telling me she finna audition for this movie, and she sent me the director and shit. He was already following me. We was already following each other. And I just DM'd him, say, hey, you got some more roles? He's like, yeah, read for these 2 roles. I did the audition, boom. Flew me to Vegas for a month and did the movie.
You took a whole month to shoot it?
Took a whole month.
Dang.
I was out there. That made me hate Vegas, man.
Damn.
It went from first 3 days like hell yeah to like damn again.
Like, I'm tired of this desert.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
all
dog,
the
Vegas,
same shit.
I only need
I almost
one
got
day.
tricked into buying some coochie, man.
Dang.
I did call myself going to do some comedy one night, killed it, and then this dude that was saying he was moving like towards PV. He was like, I don't know if he's like, give me your number, man. Man, we going when I get down there, I want you to show me around. My fool, like my green ass, like, yeah, that's a bit here, yeah. I got you, bro. Nigga, we Easter, man. We gonna do it, you know what I'm saying?
Tap in.
Man, I got down the road probably like 30 seconds later. It was like a chick sent me a picture from that number and was like, meet me somewhere. I'm like, oh man, this nigga.
Hey, man, they said it's legal out there, man.
I don't know if he was trying to set me up or
Jam you
like,
up.
cause he asked me where I was from and shit. I was just like,
He said, I'm trying to relate. I'm
Jam
gonna
you
relate
up.
real quick.
If I was a little bit more horny, I would have went over there, man. I would have found out if there was a robbery or not. I wasn't that horny, man.
Damn, Sin City, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, man. And after that, I mean, it was a great time. You know, meeting Fizz and meeting other real dope actors. We got an actor in there. We got a young star actor, Emperor, and then we got somebody else that's like Denzel in that bitch. And I'm in the movie next to him the whole movie. You know what I'm saying?
So you was really getting your Denzel on too.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, I was just doing me, but he was just like, he was saying certain lines. I was like, damn.
Listen, I believe this.
Like on the trailer, he said, somebody was finna kill him. He was just like, yeah, God don't kill me, because there's some niggas in hell that owe me money. You know, some shit like, how you? Where that come from,
that's
bro?
crazy.
He's like, man, I just thought of it. I don't know. I'm like, damn.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm gonna stay a comedic actor, not just like a real. Like, that's disrespectful, man. You can't act like them. They lose their mind when they acting, man.
Nah, some of them
people
do.
turn into the
Yeah,
a real thing.
man. Like
The great ones do. They lose their
method
mind.
acting.
Yeah. That's dangerous. But a lot of
That
people
is
do it.
dangerous,
They come
bro.
back out of it, some of them.
Some of them.
That's
The
what
Joker
happened to the
dude.
Joker, yeah.
Yeah,
he
Joker
left.
dude. Even
Mhm.
Jamie, when he did the army, what was it, Jarheads or something? He said he went into a dark place.
Jamie
One of them
Foxx.
was.
Yeah. For like,
Yeah.
he said for like 3 months. Took him 3 months to get out of that place. Because he really went in it. Like, he really went in.
And people be dealing with a lot of negative topics too. 'Cause the
I was
world
just
is
talking
a cold place.
to some people last night, to my homegirls last night. Matter of fact, I was just like, in order, like for comedians, it's kind of dark, because in order to be funny and be relatable, you gotta go through a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's better for me on stage to go through a divorce than not go through a divorce. I mean, not saying you can't be funny in
No,
easy
for
way,
sure,
but
for sure.
It give you more
like,
firepower.
it give you more edge. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, don't go through a divorce just trying to be funny, comedians.
Hell
don't
no,
do that
I don't
shit.
want to get a divorce.
But
if I
nah,
get married.
don't do
Nah,
that.
I know what you
But
mean, though.
it's kind of like, man, it's more, the more, like, it's, because the America, we highlight negative shit.
Yep.
Like on the news. How long is the news? 60 minutes, right?
Yeah, just keep going and going.
60
and going
minutes.
And going.
Yeah.
Good news is not good news for the news.
Oh, no.
There you go.
What is good news?
Them might
Breaking
not make it.
news.
Yeah.
They break some news. They like breaking news, nigga.
Yeah.
Because they'll break some news in
Yeah.
the middle of a goddamn president's speech. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
59 minutes and 30 seconds on the news, all you hear is breaking news. Last
Yeah.
30 seconds. So, nigga from TSU graduated. Good. See y'all
Of
tomorrow.
course, the kids from
Hey,
elementary
Good
get shouted
news
out.
get put on when people ain't paying attention no more.
Come on, man.
Throw it in
Fortunately.
there.
And
take
who
it
watched
back.
the news? Our mamas and our grandmas.
Yep.
Who they call after they watch the news? Us.
Yeah.
You know, 3 people got killed on that
Yeah.
east side. Don't go over
Like,
there.
watch out.
Yeah,
Don't
you
go
been
there.
here.
Like, mama, I know the niggas that did it. I'm good.
When you just here last week, I was like, look, bro.
Yeah, it be
Man,
like that.
dog.
I'm-
That news will have you.
The
Like,
news is how you depressed, for real.
Man,
How you worried?
our old people watch the news.
Yeah, I don't look at that.
After they get done watching the news, they just They just swear they saw a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Don't
sitting
go
in the
over there,
house.
nigga, goddamn.
I'm like, I can't go nowhere then. Like,
Yeah.
You know where
Yeah.
I live? Like,
Then they like this, another example. If you from the hood, right? In a percentage wise, what's the percentage on people actually being in the streets doing gangster shit?
If I judge by the people I actually grew up with, I'm gonna say it was maybe 30%.
probably
Maybe
less than that.
50-50 if I'm just really, but it ain't a lot.
To
though, I
me,
don't
probably
think.
10%.
10%.
Oh,
Probably 10.
I mean,
No
like,
higher than 10%.
10.
That's real,
Everybody
'cause
else
a lot of people be
might
chilling.
be broke, but they ain't
They
in the street.
They not
know what
doing
I'm
this
saying?
stupid ass shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
for
So
real.
for us
Yeah.
to highlight the news on the news
Yeah.
every day, bad shit, bad. That's instilling fear, bro. Like,
Yeah. No, it really
where's
do.
the good shit at, man?
It's also painting a image of just black people too, like because
It really do.
it's just like how like you grow up, you go through life, like whenever we went to U of H, women used to just be thinking like, you know what I'm saying, if you was just hella tatted, you was just the most gangster,
Bro.
Man.
and I'm like, nah, like
This shit's fashion.
I remember
yeah,
when
literally, for sure, literally.
I remember when one of my teachers, I got accepted to U of H, told me I was going to U of H. He was like, "Oh, that's a good place to get shanked." Like, I'm like, what? Like, I'm like, bro, what the Houston? I'm like, bro.
Hey, that third ward had a
ain't
lot of
no
people
different.
scared of Dallas.
To me,
Third-
it's no different than Oak Cliff.
It
bro.
just depends
I
on
feel
where
like-
you're going, though.
I feel like, bro, what? Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, they made it
before I went to
seem-
U of H, I kept reading about it online, and
bro,
like
it's a normal
yeah,
city.
it kept saying like third ward, and I go there, I was like, oh, okay, it's just like Oak
Bro,
Cliff.
what?
But
I
before
remember-
reading online, I was like, damn, it's in a
People used to act like
nah for
Third
sure.
Ward
I had a
or
teacher
Houston
like that
in general
too.
was just bad. I'm
It
like, bro,
is-
it's a
well,
regular city.
Third ward is. It is.
I mean, if
dangerous.
Bro,
you
I used to
walking
be
outside
outside
at
at
3
2 a.m. walking to get food in Frenchie's.
Yeah, and it depends
And
on what
I'm
you into.
chilling. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, if
But
somebody say
people be- they
your
scared
cell
to do
phone, that's
that.
on you.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to them at 2 a.m.
Bro, but
People
that
be
don't
get-
happen like that. Like,
Hey, U of H
People-
used to get them campus emails a lot.
bro, but see, they go after people that look, that say hit lick. Like,
Yeah.
bro, if you look like a lick, you a lick, bro. Like,
Unfortunately,
you walking
And
with
it's
your
nothing
head down.
disrespectful. Like, you just look like a lick.
Bro, and people are opportunists. Like criminals,
Yeah.
bro, they not gonna just, most of the time, they not just about to do crime. But if you look like an opportunity, like, dang, this student walking with their head down, they on their phone, headphones in at 2 a.m.
You're like, let me cash out real
I'm gonna
quick.
take whatever you got.
Right.
But if you walking and you ain't got no headphones in, you paying attention, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna come get
Yeah.
you, bro.
Right.
They
Some
getting
just
people
be
that
in
can
bad
be got.
situations, but for the most part, yeah, I feel like a lot of the shit could be avoided.
Man,
For
most
the
of,
most
most
part.
of the stuff can be. But if you look lick, they gonna get you.
I mean, bro,
Right.
people shouldn't be walking out at 2 a.m. anyway. That's
Bro,
what I
you
tell
doing you
people.
though. You can't say that.
Can't-
Some people like to go get Frenchies at 2 a.m. I did. Shit.
Yeah, that's probably the best time.
old-
Yeah, I'm like, shit, let me go get this
Going
Frenchies. They
right before
close
it's
at 3.
The old
it's up.
Frenchies. Yep.
Yeah, the old one. New one.
Old
you know.
2 in the
Frenchies.
morning, you probably
Yeah.
in college.
You know what I mean? Like, I just got back probably. I might be on the way to something. Like, go pick some food up.
It's up, man.
That
She
dude's
said she
crazy.
wants some Frenchies, man.
Yeah. That $5 basket, man. About to go handle business.
Yeah.
Or sober up. You know what
Nah,
I'm
it
saying?
ain't. It just
Whatever.
depends
Either
on how
or.
you move, man, and everywhere. Because crime is proximity.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But,
You know
nah,
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? Third
Yeah.
wall, you're gonna
It's
get
like that.
some break-ins, some little robberies,
I
some
ain't
fights,
never
some
felt
gangs.
I ain't never felt in danger. And I've been in some sketchy places in Houston.
Yeah.
I ain't never felt in danger.
Yeah.
The only place I ever felt in danger in my life was
Katy.
in Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah.
That mother was dangerous.
Baltimore ain't got no suburbs.
Yeah, it just looked
Hey,
that
man.
Yeah, like it
That
just
boy
looked
talking
like
about
one of
The
the
Wire.
places you shouldn't be.
Man, crime is proximity though. Like,
Nah, it is.
if you go to Katy, what type of crime you expect?
Done? I don't know. I don't be in Katy.
Breaking and entering. That's what I would expect.
I ain't gonna even say that online.
I don't know what they be doing out there in Katy. Seems like they be chilling.
I'm thinking just
Nah,
breaking into
they ain't.
houses.
Nah.
Go break into houses, I feel like.
Man.
Usually
Nah, they ain't breaking.
people break into the
Katy.
good community houses, man.
Yeah, but that's kind of like rare. You gotta. That's somebody that the person house they get broken into. That's a nigga that moved from the hood, and somebody know where he stay.
Maybe.
It
They
could go
break
either
into
way.
white folk house, man. I see on the ring cameras all the time. man.
White people breaking in white people house
That too.
because they know how it operate. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's messed up.
Yeah.
How would you say fatherhood has changed your approach to goals and ambition and just the different things you want to accomplish in life? Being that you have a daughter.
Now I gotta respect time.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though man, I had her like the first 5 years strong every day. You know what I'm saying? So she know me very well, you know. But I just gotta, cause sometimes I be gone, I be like, damn, I got a daughter. I gotta go sit in her face now. Like, I gotta go. Like I've been gone for too long. Let me go. I gotta go get my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it ain't my time to get her, like, I gotta see her. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about respecting time, man, making sure you staying present in the life, up to date on things, you know what I'm saying? Cause my daughter 11 now, so she getting older. Like, she's 6 years away from 10.
She aware for sure.
Well, 12, 13. She a year away from 13, the teen word, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit happened when it comes to a teen. So just making sure I got the proper things for when she grow up, saving, and you know what I'm saying? Just just being considerate more, just like all that small shit, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause the more I do that, the more she'll respect me and more she'll take care of me when I get older.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's a good way
The
to
little
look at it.
legs matter. That's all I'm saying, man. Take care of the little legs matter, man.
No, for sure, man.
Take care of the
Let's talk
kids.
about Little Legs Matter, man.
Yeah,
Because you've been doing some big things out here with your foundation. So let's talk about it.
Little Legs Matter Foundation, man. Just me growing up and noticing the things that, as I got older, noticing what we lacked. Like, for a small example, man, the reason I say when my homeboy was just like, man, yeah, go do comedy. Go do some stand-up. And my reaction is, man, I'm not finna go and talk in front of people. Not knowing I had a talent, but I wasn't confident enough because nobody instilled the confidence, the walk with your chest up. That's father work. That's community work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's real.
socializing.
Yeah.
Like I was shy. Like I ain't really know
you was
how.
shy?
And I was. That's what I'm saying. So, but me not knowing what the gift I have come from just having somebody to be there to grow you. You know what I'm saying? And still that, like, you know, just groom you into a man. You know what I'm saying? So, groom you into a woman. You know what I'm saying? Just those key factors, man. I was very passionate about it, and I had the knowledge of figuring out what we didn't have growing up. It wasn't the money. It wasn't like, even though we didn't have the money, that wasn't a factor. Morals and
that positive reinforcement.
Yes, man,
Almost
positive
like
influences. You know what I'm saying?
Like that Deion Sanders.
That's what Little Legs Matter represents, man. The foundation, having people in these communities, like filling those gaps and making sure we grooming our men and young women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what just caring about nurturing them. You know what I mean? Just building a foundation to have that available for any community that needs.
What's been the most rewarding moment from Little Legs thus far? Most rewarding moment. So
I couldn't
far.
say the smiles on the kids' faces, but man, just doing it, just completing the task. You know what I'm saying? Just from going from thinking about it to doing it to actually completing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not something that I turn on and off. It's just that has to be done.
Yeah.
We really all have to do that. Like that's how we give back. Like we don't need. You ain't got to pass down money to pass down the knowledge. Like, what if I knew what I had to do in the 5th grade? What if I was ahead of my? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say a 2-year-old they don't supposed to be learning at 2? No, teach them. Right.
Learn as much as
I
you
just
can.
saw a video of a 2-year-old
doing math or something like that.
That's why I thought about it. It's
I was like, that's
like,
crazy.
that goes to show you, like, that's in it. You can raise them up how you want to raise them. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the community don't have that. You just want to, like, them kids in the neighborhood, man, growing up when we didn't have nothing to do, we can do anything now.
Yeah.
Heads up, we can fight, we can break windows,
Go play Nick and Knock.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. get a hold to some drugs and boom.
Yeah, it just really depends on which way they want to go, left or right. And
No,
it's
fact.
powerful that you're doing that though.
As kids though,
Yeah,
like,
you're not thinking about it like that left or right. It's more like, oh, this is fun, this is cool.
right.
It's interesting that you do that though. My dad, he worked in education. He's still working in education. And to this day, people will be like, man, your dad the reason I graduated high school. So like doing that type of work, like kids, like you say, they gonna remember that. Like, and that's gonna stick with them and, you know, instilling them that confidence. Kind of like how Deion Sanders be doing. Like, I feel like just like watching him and his movement, I'm like, damn, you know, this a dude that figured it out young and he's able to kind of just carry it through his whole life. And it's like,
Right.
okay, if more people can figure it out, like you're saying, like from the positive reinforcement or just having the good people in their life, is really no limits for what they can do, especially Black people, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because like we talking about the smartest, the fastest, the strongest, really across the world, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, on every face of the earth. It's just a
Right.
matter if you're gonna tap into it or not. So that's
Right.
powerful. Doing that. What was your relationship like with your dad growing up? Or like, because you, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like a good father too. Like that's like people have kids and they like some people shy away from that. So like,
Right.
what was that relationship like with y'all two growing up, and how did it, you know what I'm saying? Because you giving back a lot. So was it you had a present father, or you had to learn without, or
my daddy was like a ghost. He was there, but he ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what you mean.
But man, because my daddy, he's been on drugs for a long time. Probably like the LeBron James of crackheads. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cold with it, man. He can assist.
Damn.
He can steal. He can shoot that motherfucker. He cold with it, man. Like it just you know how your daddy worked on the job for a long time, right? 40 years. My daddy been doing drugs for 40 years.
Yeah.
I feel like he fulfilled what he wanted to fulfill in life. That's it. And my perspective is, and I might have thought of that in a comedic way, right? But it's just like it took me to a place where I ain't judging him no more.
Yeah, you like, hey, that's
Like that's what he want to do,
Yeah, that's
man.
what
Like
it's gonna
I
be.
can't judge. I can't dictate if I love him off him doing drugs. It's just he's still a good person. He just fighting
that's
a
just what he-
bad motherfucker right there. He
and that,
fights
you know, it's
shit.
hard for I was just talking to a friend about this. Some people, like when we have those battles in life, some people can knock it out, but for a lot of people it's hard to just kind of to shake that
Right.
for real. Like, and, you know, it's
Yeah.
like some people just got that gift where, you know, I tried one time, boom, I'm good, but
Right.
it's really hard to shake. And I don't think
Man.
people realize that, like, you know, easier said than done.
Right,
For,
you know what I'm
when you're trying to
saying?
pull people, because you could have said, hey, you know, this is the reality, so I'm a F the world, I'm gonna do this. But
Right.
you used it on a positive note to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, go a
man.
different direction. in
Cause
life.
he funny as hell. Like he top tier funny. Like nobody that ran across him ever said, I wanna beat the shit out your dad. Oh man, that nigga's and nobody ever said that. They was just, man, Jeff cool as hell. But I couldn't see it because that's my daddy, and I see like, damn how it's affecting the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all it was, man. I never took it to heart on, he fucked my life up, or he, you know what I mean? It was,
These are the cars I was.
like, and this what it is. You know what I'm saying? I learned, it's crazy. I learned all that shit through comedy when I had started having to write material. Like, this, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then you
that's
realize a lot of
self-expression.
people go through the shit. It's just
Yeah.
like,
That's self-expression. That's why I feel like everybody needs like some type of outlet.
Right.
Because through those outlets, you really do learn a lot about yourself. You learn about the world. And for the most part, it puts things into perspective.
right.
And I think that's the big key, like just perspective, because there's so many ways to look at different stuff, you know what I'm saying, and be affected by it. But man, so what was the relationship like with your mom then on the flip side of that?
Oh, my mom good. Yeah, she the strongest woman in the world.
It be the, you know, the women be the
Yeah,
backbone a lot
because
of the
my
times.
oldest brother, he special needed. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, my daddy in the streets doing what he do. And then I had an older sister, then I had a younger brother, and I had a little sister. So it's just like I ain't looking up to nobody but the people I see in the neighborhood. And
Yeah.
all them got grills, all them got tattoos, and
Yeah.
that's what I got. That's how I thought I fell into the trap. I thought I was a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Until
Yeah.
I got beat up in the club. But After that, they changed
I
that
mean-
one fist to the head. It's like, yo.
I mean, I think that'll
I
do
ain't
it
no
for a lot of
gangster
people.
no more. Yeah, no sir. I
That do
can't
it
handle
for a
no
lot
more
of
licks
people.
like that.
Hey, bro, you
I'm a
gotta-
tail next time. I want to tell somebody, man. He hit me hard. Be a scientist. I'm finna see why this nigga hit so hard. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nah,
But
you know, some people ain't got nothing better to do. They be
yeah, man.
They just
so,
swinging all day.
My mama, yeah, she held it down through it all. So we always good, no matter what's going on. Like that's, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad, man. Like I don't look at it like, cause if I didn't go through that with the energy God gave me, I wouldn't be no comedian.
Did you
I
come
wa-
from a family heavy in the church growing up?
At
Like going to
first,
church every Sunday? You know how
at-
black families do. Don't
at
sleep in church.
At first, until as a family, we found out the pastor wasn't shit. Nah, everybody came home like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Yeah.
but I got baptized and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like I say, my cousin was a pastor. We got baptized and all that.
Uh-huh.
But it was just at one point it was just like we just stopped going. You know, not saying we don't believe in God. It was just like, well, we can do this shit at the house, man. Like we can stay prayed up and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we had the church at the beginning, but after a while we just stopped going. My mom and them still go to church and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
I feel like most black people, mamas, daddies, one of the two or both, they in there every Sunday and on Thursdays
Yeah.
too.
You know, that's what people do, man. I feel like it's a
Yeah.
back and forth thing, right? Like some people fall off and whatever, and then
Yeah.
some continue to go.
Yes, I think it's an off and on thing. Like you say, it's an off and on thing. It's just, man, it's in life though.
Yeah.
Life can just take you away from the church.
Yeah, it can take you.
I
away,
gotta
it can
work
put
on
you- it can
Sundays
put you
now,
back,
man.
like, whatever.
Yeah,
it
I
is.
think people can have it, like you said, you can fellowship at the house, you can have that relationship. So that's the
Yeah.
good thing. Man, I guess
I wanted to touch on the music, so I'm gonna go to that because we talked about the acting. We talked about music a
all right,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
But you had a project come out earlier this year. You got another one in the works right now?
Yeah, I do. I'ma always have. Like as long as I being a comedian, I'm gonna have an album coming out. Yeah, so man, the counterfeit joint. I want to take it big and funnier this time though, like parody rap. Type.
Yeah.
Like real parody rap. So I wrote like a bunch of different situations. Like there's one song I'm writing. It's called what is it called? Is it I forgot what it's called, man. But it's a situation about how dudes be clinging on to that girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Being a simp?
it's just a dump. I got an album coming out. Yo.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm working on a couple movies, a couple short films, staying with the content. It's all type. I got a joint coming out called New Rat City. Instead of New Jack City, it's New Rat City. So instead of us selling drugs, we're selling information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They say
We
they're
dealing
doing it on
information.
YouTube right now. So that
Yeah,
you
you
own
know what I
something with that
mean?
one.
So, yeah, you say what?
Nah, I say there's people doing it on YouTube right now, so you own something with that one.
With
Like the 1090 Jakes, they like selling people paperwork.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
big
yeah,
business.
Selling
yeah.
paperwork crazy.
yeah, selling paperwork is crazy.
It's big
How-
business.
Like, how did you get the information? You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's the thing. But is there anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Hey man, stay on it. Stay blessed. Stay grateful. Shit.
that's
and
the
wash
best
your
thing to do.
ass.
You should be doing it automatically, but
Hey,
some
you
people
should,
got to
you
be.
should.
You
Some
know,
people don't do that.
2,
Some
3
people say,
times
I
a day.
forgot.
You know what
How
I'm
you
saying?
forget to watch? Nah,
Nah. but
yeah,
for sure,
follow
man.
me on all platforms. Jeff Shelley, JeffShelley. Run Nixon coming out November 22nd in theaters around the country, man.
Yeah, it's major.
Waterboy's coming. In the next year, I have a special, and a comedy special.
Netflix special? That's what we're working on?
No matter, I want to shoot it myself and then
let's
shop
speak it
it.
into existence.
Yeah,
man.
Hey,
somebody
yeah.
gonna buy it. It's gonna be
Yeah.
on somebody big platform.
Drop that mud on Tubi, man.
Yeah,
That could be the way
you know
to
what I'm
buy it.
saying? If they
Yeah.
buy it, with the number right.
I mean, they
why
got the
not?
Yeah,
Tubi
man.
originals too.
Because in the next year, I plan on being on top of the moon.
You should be. You
You
know,
know
what I'm saying?
So they can afford it, we'll do it. Let's go.
Nah,
Yeah.
just like that. But shit, we appreciate you
It's all
kicking
love,
shit with
man.
us. As always, man, we gonna run it back again real soon. And hey, man, send one of those scripts because we can shoot that too. We got the reds and
Oh
all
yeah,
the cameras.
I'm gonna tell y'all about them plots too.
And whoop-de-whoop,
Sure.
but Peace.
Peace.
Pierre, Jamal.
Yes, sir.